Well, hi there! I am doing my evening makeup tonight, and for that I always start with the primer. At the moment I am using the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil Primer, and I love it. I just put a little bit between my fingers and then rub it all over my face. For my base I use the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in number 53. This is such a good drugstore foundation. It's really easy to layer, so you can build up bits that need more coverage, and it looks really natural and glowy. I know I spend a ridiculous amount of time buffing the foundation into my skin, but for me it's so necessary to do the work and put some time in to get a good flawless base. At the moment my skin is playing up big time, so I use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer to hide all my spots, all my red bits. It's a little cakey, I don't like wearing it during the daytime, but for the night it's alright, and I just pop it on and then pat it into my skin. For my delicious dark circles, I use the Collection Highlighting Concealer. I think it's Highlighting and Illuminating Concealer. It's quite good actually, and I just draw it on where my bags are, as you can see, and then I use the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush just to buff it all in. To stop my shadow slipping, I'm using the Decay Primer Potion in Original. I just put a little bit on my fingers and then just rub it into my eyelids. My signature look for a night out is a smoky eye, and at the moment I'm obsessed with my Naked2 palette. So I am going to use Chopper, which is a kind of nice coppery colour, coppery goldy, on the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and just put that all over my eyelids. I'm then using the Real Techniques, I think it's an angled brush, and just putting a bit of Chopper on that and just running it underneath my eye. Then I am going to use my Real Techniques crease brush, and the darker colour I'm going to use is Snakebite from the Naked2 palette. It's kind of a dark shimmery brown. I tap off the excess and then just apply that onto my crease. Again, I'm taking my angled brush and I'm putting a bit of Snakebite on it and running it about halfway underneath my lash line. You can also try and join up your winged shadow with your lash line shadow just to bring the whole look together. I'm then taking the brush that I got with the Naked2 palette, and I'm going to use Blackout. I'm going to use this on the flat end of the brush for the moment. I'm just trying to do quite a precise line around the edge of my shadow just to darken it and form the shape. I'm now going to flip the end of my brush around and use the fluffy end just to buff the black into the other colours that are already there. I'm doing it unbelievably badly and totally misshaping my line, but I'll clear that up in a minute. So to try and sort this bloody mess out, I'm taking a Q-tip, licking it to make it damp, and then just cleaning up my lines. And now I'm going to take my naked brush again with the fluffy end and just buff the black over a bit more just to accentuate the colour. Now flipping it over and take the flat end again, dipped in Blackout, and then running that underneath my lash line. Now for the tricky part. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate liquid liner in waterproof. I am rubbish at doing this, so I'll just do as thin a line as I possibly can just to bring the look together. And I only do it from halfway in on my lash line because I don't think it looks right on me the whole way in. Top tip now, I'm taking the tiny brush from my brow kit, dipping it in blackout and just patting it over my liquid liner I've just put on. It just helps to keep the liner in place. Time for eyelash curlers. I have this delightful pink pair and they are from Model Zone. I'm not wearing lashes tonight, so I'm just going to take my Bourjois waterproof volume clubbing mascara and chuck it all over my top and bottom lashes. This is quite clumpy and it always looks better on one eye than it does on the other one for some annoying reason, but it will stay all night long. For my brows, they're quite thick anyway, so I'm just going to brush them through with a spoolie to put them in shape. And then I'm going to take my sleek brow kit. I'm using an angled brush from MAC and I'm just taking the powder and the wax together and just lightly pressing that through. I'm not drawing them on, I'm just filling in any gaps and extending them a little. Because I'm ghostly pale, I'm using the Bourjois chocolate bronzer and the Real Techniques powder brush to try and give myself A, the illusion of having some colour in my skin, and B, the illusion of having cheekbones. I just line my eyes with Rimmel Black Kohl and now I'm using a clear lip gloss just to pull the whole look together. And I'm done! Off to party! See you later! Bye!